Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing The Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we left off at a critical decision that we need to make. Are we going to shut off power to Edgewater, which is a ton of people, or shut it off where there are fewer people? And I was looking back at some old footage, going back through, because I was editing, and I noticed that the reason why, oh man, I don't remember her name now, but the old lady, is she in the quests thing? Adelaide. She had some sort of an argument with Tobson, the leader of Edgewater, and maybe it has something to, maybe he worked her son to death or something like that. That's basically what happened with Parvati's dad. And so it would make sense that she would hold a grudge and want to shut down power to Edgewater. But that personal vendetta is not a good reason to just destroy an entire city, basically. Which I would not have come to that conclusion if I did not have Parvati in the group. So that was actual, like, really good writing, because for that point I was like, yeah, who cares? I'll just shut off the power to the town. But it was like, if she doesn't feel that that's the right thing to do, and neither did the vicar either. They both think that it's better for the smaller group to join the bigger group, rather than just shut the power off to everybody. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Direct power. Redirecting power is irreversible. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater is what I'm going to do. I want to make sure I'm reading this properly. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Tab. Okay, we leveled up. So we just shut off power to the lab, which is, yeah, the botanical lab. Which stinks, but I think it's the lesser of two evils at this point.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me.
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Mama seemed very fond of you. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask. Noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So
yikes.
I got sent here.
So screwed up.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Thomas seemed very fond of you. I don't know if Ruby would say that. Mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask to you about.
About the mission being too clean?
We already had that conversation, so I think we're good there. So I guess we're just gonna head out. And now we have to convince people to go back to Edgewater. And I am not looking forward to that. I have a feeling it's going to get pretty unpleasant. I don't see how this is going to go over easily. I mean, they don't have power, so, like, they have incentive to leave. But at the same time, like, they're going to hate my guts. Like, a lot, right? That's the main thing I'm concerned about. What is that? Oh, is that robot running? Is that a slug? What is that? We're gonna just pretend that I didn't just do that. I'm gonna take care of these guys. I'm gonna take all that stuff. What are you? What's going on? What's one of those? Oh, it's another one of these guys. Dang, I guess they all respawned. Cool. Let's get back to where we came from as soon as possible. Oh, we're gonna have to go back the direction of the landmines. Probably are. Because I don't want to find out what that thing was slithering around out there. Absolutely not. So I guess we're going the landmine route, which still doesn't sound great. But I guess on a scale, we have to choose. Can we even go back that way? Because didn't we drop down from somewhere? Did we? We might have to go around, because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to just climb back up. Maybe we can? Be awesome if we could, but I don't know if the game's going to let us do that. This ain't Skyrim. We can't just mash our face against a wall and hope for the best. Guess we gotta go around some way. Probably the way we were supposed to take to get here, honestly. Which now has me concerned that they had thrown something in the path to make the way to... We're just gonna pretend like we don't see those. Whatever giant leech that is. Okay, just don't think about it, and it can't hurt you. That's not true at all. But at least I won't be thinking about it. I am very turned around. Wait. No, I know where we are. This is the area that took us forever to get to because we had the same battle 45 times and kept dying. I don't know how this is gonna go. We still haven't found that girl. There's actually quite a few things that we need to do. Let's holster. Let's not go in there with a gun. Oh, these people are not gonna be happy with us. Not at all. Sorry, it had to be done. I hope the quest to find the girl doesn't get ruined because I did that. I'm sorry.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This is gonna be a test of speech. Ugh. I don't want to seem loyal to Tobson, because I don't really care about him, but it's also not completely selfish. I guess Reed needs his people back?
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over. And the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater.
I mean, what was there for you out here?
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
That's fair. Being unreasonable, come back to... what happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger had to come from somewhere. This is what I want to know.
My son worked in that cannery.
Okay.
Coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy deserved treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings.
I had a bad feeling. I knew that guy was a creepo. Oh, I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. What does that mean? Because, like, he is a scumbag. And I would rather have her or Parvati in charge of Edgewater over that guy in an instant. Immediately, I'd put them in charge over that guy. But I'm afraid it's gonna involve killing. And I don't want to do that. But what does that entail?
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He
Ooh,
and I
ooh,
are not
that's good. I'll do that.
four walls together.
I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
That's a good deal. I like that conversation.
They'll bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
That's
The secret is
very poetic.
human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You think that'll convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Alrighty. Okay, so... why does everything always come back to corpses? I hate it. Hate it. Oh, we gotta talk to these people now.
Adelaide's okay.
Oh,
Everybody keeps
Thomas.
staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
I want to ask you something. You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could
Okay.
go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
I should go. Why is there still a quest marker over? Do I have to find the manuals?
Finding one of those
Oh
manuals?
no! Please, oh no! Do I have to find, and do I have to find the girl for her first too?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
I don't know what those are. Is that the slugs?
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's
Okay, so this is the trick. So the only way I can convince them
back to the cannery.
is to do their quests, I guess. So what do we do? Manual or Zoe? I mean, the situation with Zoe is like far more like important, I feel like. Based on the current situation, considering that remove Reed from Edgewater is optional, I'm thinking maybe I should do that before I convince the deserters to return. So what I'm thinking now is maybe I'll do the illustrated manual quest. How do I, there we go. I'm gonna do this, the illustrated manual, and my thinking is I'll do that kind of on my way back to Edgewater, and when I get back to Edgewater, that's what I'll try and convince Reed. Oh, wait a second, we leveled up, didn't we? I need to take dialogue up because I want to make sure that we can get rid of Reed. It's all in dialogue. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Perks. Oh, we get another perk. Fun. I'm gonna get more health going. Absolutely. Cool. All right, so we have more health. And I'm just gonna try and find that manual that Vicar Max told us about. I don't know what we're getting into. I have no clue what we're going to find as we travel this direction. Originally, I thought maybe we passed the dangerous area he was sending us into with all the marauders. Primal nest discovered. No thanks. No thank you. I just want to find the most, like, the quickest and safest route to find that book. Collector's Domicile. Okay. We're not too horribly far. I also noticed that I don't think there's, like, a sprint. Is there a sprint thing? Oh, get him. I didn't see these guys at all, and I feel like an idiot. Okay. Thank goodness for Parvati's special ability, because I think I probably would have died right then. What do you got in the bins? Bit cartridge. Oh, we can actually unlock this for once. See what's inside. Criminal activities. Trespassing, lockpicking, all considered illegal activities are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage. That's fine. Nobody's here. Take all that stuff. I don't even know what happened there. Oh, yikes. Okay. Let's put that away. So that's Edgewater. So this is the collector's domicile. I don't care. I'm going in with my big gun because I see bad dudes down there. This could suck. Please tell me this wasn't where I already was. And I cleared all this out before. It's probably just that everything looks the same. Oh, this could go so bad. Those are explosives, right? Yep. Okay, melted you. Melted you. Okay, hide. Hide. F for health. Oh, I'm dying constantly. Why am I dying constantly? Do I have bullets. Sit down. Okay. I think we're okay. Take everything. Ah, this gun's good. I like this gun, but I have a bad feeling that, okay, we can't get into that one. We actually cleaned shop right then. I'm gonna probably go through all of my, inventory stuff off screen, because guys probably don't want to see that. No, probably don't. Open. Anybody home? I hope not. Please don't be something where I have to, like... Oh, boy. Let's check this. Clement Eldridge. Messages. From J. Bartell. Clement, I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's directorate place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board in the new... Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? C. Eldridge. Of course, I never dispute the Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think that you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. So, I guess there's probably, like... It's probably like the American Revolution situation, where the question is who deserves to be in control? The people who are actually out on the fringes, or the people back home, maybe? There's a space toilet on the floor. Nothing? Okay, cool. Let's get this book and go back to Edgewater. Oh. Collector's letter. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you put a book in a cave? Huh? Can I sleep? I'm gonna sleep for 6 hours, because I can. And Ruby hadn't slept at all. Let's save. I guess the cave's not too far away. Can we... Oh, man. let's see how much we can get done. Oh, what? I don't remember getting these guys. Right? Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think this was me. Either way, thanks to be them. Luckily, it does not take too long to get between places. Not sure if there's fast travel. Like, I legitimately don't know. Okay, this was the direction that I definitely came through here. That's Ruby's handiwork, all right. Let's see if we can't get to this cave. Obviously, it's a cave. There's gonna be spooky scaries in it, which I'm not looking forward to. Transport wreckage. We'll worry about that later. I will probably forget. We are gonna have to go into a whole new area, and it's not gonna be fun. Oh, this is the worst. I hate this so much. It's not gonna be unguarded. So is it monsters or is it people? It's a hideout, so maybe it's just marauders. I'd honestly, at this point, for marauders. Vicar's book. Okay. What was with all the red? Can I just shoot you? Maybe? Maybe let's not hit it with a sword. Ow. Okay, is this like a laser that's... That looks like the Tron laser. I think it's a safe, but it looks like it's gonna... Okay. We have mag picks, so they clearly want me to bust in here. Nobody's watching, so... And you know that I gotta check that out. Real quick. Armor. Yeah, consumables. Wonderful. Where's the book? Aha! Journal of M. Bakonu. Handwritten journal with the name M. Bakonu. Can I inspect it? Can I not open it? Oh, I can't actually look at what's inside. I wanted to make sure that we were doing the right thing here, but I don't care. We got the book. So let's head on back. Let's get our big gun back out because I trust nothing. And let's make our way back to Edgewater. I guess we could return the book to the vicar first and then maybe have the conversation with... Nah, maybe I'll have the conversation with Hopeson now rather than later. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm hoping that since I just like juiced the speech skill that we should be able to do this no problem. But I'm not being overconfident about this. I'm trying to enter this with as much caution as possible. I'm really glad that the option was to just have him leave instead of just like the old lady being like, I want you to kill him. Kill him. Do it. I'm glad that they didn't do that because I would have been legitimately considering it. Why? Why? Oh, okay. All right. Let's go return the book. Well, not return. I don't know where this book came from in the first place. But he said it's a heretical text. And it's a guy who felt that the guys back on Earth, I guess, shouldn't be in charge of everything out here. Let's see about this.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Indeed. It seemed like the better choice. It seemed like the better choice of the two, just numerically.
None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Of course. Found Adelaide's been digging up corpses to improve the soil. You never said she's been digging up corpses, to be fair. I've got your book. How do you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you have? I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the f is this? Is this French? I can't read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What's so important about this book?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, this has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. What do you think the book held secrets you were looking for? At least your mission work here to give you... At least you still have your mission work here to give you a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who are supposed to be on their next Aether Wave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town, I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really.
So he's a melee fighter.
I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Spiritual counseling, are you even a real vicar? That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Good for you. How do I... If I let you come along, does it get rid of Parvati, or can I have multiple at the same time? Sounds good, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
It doesn't send Parvati away, right?
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale. Okay,
cool. So I guess this guy's coming with us, the foul-mouthed vicar. Woohoo! Delightful. Absolutely delightful. That took forever. I'm definitely not going to have time to probably do this episode. At least ways I probably shouldn't try to do that this episode. I want that playing on the ship 24/7, 365. Yeah. I don't think I want to talk to him this episode. I will probably save that. But wow, lots to say. Lots going on. We have another member of the crew. Hooray! We have to get rid of this dude using our words. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.